Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into Moderna's latest quarterly report, which revealed some surprising numbers, a major profit turnaround, and the company's strategy for the future as it adapts to changing market demands for COVID-19 vaccines and expands into other mRNA-based treatments. Moderna reported a profit of $13 million, or 3 cents per share, for this quarter, an impressive shift from the $3.6 billion loss it experienced during the same period last year. This result exceeded analysts' expectations, as Wall Street had forecasted a loss of $753 million, or $1.90 per share, based on data from LSEG. The unexpected profit came as a result of stronger than anticipated sales of Moderna's Spikevax COVID vaccine, which generated $1.8 billion in revenue, surpassing the anticipated $1.38 billion. The strong performance of Spikevax this quarter was largely due to a well-timed launch in the U.S., which provided healthcare providers with access to the vaccine earlier than expected. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, approved updated versions of both Spikevax and its main competitor, Comirnaty, the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, nearly 3 weeks earlier this year compared to 2023. Moderna's chief financial officer, James Mock, noted that the early rollout helped Moderna secure sales in the initial phases, ensuring that its vaccine was widely available during peak demand. However, Moderna expects its total COVID-19 vaccine sales for 2024 to be lower than in 2023, when it generated nearly $7 billion in revenue. For 2024, the company has maintained its sales forecast in the range of $3 billion to $3.5 billion. Analysts see this projection as achievable, with TD Cowen's Tyler Van Buren noting that the company could reach its target based on expected fourth-quarter sales. Moderna's COVID vaccine market share in the U.S. has dropped slightly, from 45% last year to around 40%, with approximately 7.5 million patients receiving Spikevax compared to nearly 11 million for Pfizer's vaccine during the same period, according to IQVIA data. For the upcoming quarter, Moderna anticipates total revenue of $200 million to $500 million, depending on vaccination rates and the market demand for its other new mRNA vaccines. Moderna's new RSV vaccine, mRESVIA, contributed $10 million to this quarter's revenue, a figure well below the $135 million analysts had expected. According to Mock, the vaccine was approved in May, too late to compete effectively in this year's contracting season. Many buyers had already secured contracts with other suppliers, resulting in an inventory surplus that limited Moderna's sales opportunities. In addition to its revenue and sales efforts, Moderna achieved significant cost reductions this quarter. Expenses dropped nearly 50% to $1.93 billion, partly due to decreased unused manufacturing capacity and fewer inventory write-downs. These cuts were essential in offsetting the reduced revenue from COVID-19 vaccines, as the company prepares for a post-pandemic market environment. Looking to the future, Moderna is focusing on diversifying its mRNA portfolio with promising new products, including its combined COVID-flu vaccine and expanded RSV offerings for high-risk adults aged 18 to 59. Moderna expects to file for regulatory approval of its combination COVID-influenza vaccine this year, along with the RSV vaccine and its next-generation COVID shot. To expedite this process, Moderna plans to use priority review vouchers for the COVID and RSV vaccines, though not for the combination vaccine. The company also announced some significant leadership changes, with CEO Stefan Bancel stepping down from his additional role as Chief Commercial Officer. President Stephen Hoge will now oversee Moderna's sales, medical, and research activities, while Jacqueline Miller and Rose Laughlin have been promoted to Chief Medical Officer and Executive Vice President for Research, respectively. Moderna's latest report highlights a strong quarter driven by early vaccine distribution and effective cost management, marking a critical transition as the company pivots from COVID-19 vaccines to a broader mRNA-based portfolio. Stay tuned for more updates as Moderna's ambitious goals for 2024 unfold, with upcoming products in the pipeline and a strategy that could reshape the market for respiratory vaccines. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.